Okay, now, in the next part, you're going to create a second two-dimensional clustered bar chart, only this time to graph the overall vendor ratings. Here's the whole thing. In the first graph, that was pretty easy to do. You basically pick the cells that you want and you graph them. Problem is that you'll notice the cells are all right next to each other. They're called adjacent cell ranges. When they're adjacent, there's no problem. When they're not adjacent, you have to find a way of just graphing the labels on row 2 and the values on row 9 without graphing anything in between. Those are called non-adjacent row ranges. Now, in the desktop version of Excel, there's a way of doing that, but in this version of Excel, unfortunately, there is not. So we have to have a workaround for doing that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to copy cells A2 to G9 to A1, A41 to A48. So we're going to pick those cells, including the overall ratings this time. Last time we left them out. To copy them, there's a copy button right here, or we could press Control C. We go down to A41. We could either use the paste button right here, or if we don't want to use the paste button, we could press Control V to paste them in. Next, we're going to hide rows 42 to 47. Remember, this is row 42. That's row 47. Those are the ones that contain the details that we don't want to graph. But still, they all go into making that formula, so we can't get rid of them. You're going to hide them. Now what we do is we graph cell A41 to G48. We select that. We're going to select a two-dimensional clustered bar chart. Insert, bar, two-dimensional clustered bar chart. Naturally, it puts it only where it wants to put it. We're going to drag it out of the way, possibly putting it right in row 50. All right, which is what it told us to do here. We're going to create a title for the chart by typing overall rating. I like to copy and paste it in, so I save time. Go to chart, go to chart title, above the chart. I like to paste mine in once I've copied it. All right, I'm going to resize the chart so that it goes from A50 to G66. I'll tell you what, make it G67. All right, or G66 is good. Okay, and then I'm going to switch the rows and the columns. Okay, and now you see how only the vendors stack up, and you can see which one is the highest vendor.